And this, they obviously, like, CGI or whatever, it was not good.
Yeah. Which is fine if you're going to show it once. They showed it like 7 times.
Yeah, there was good things about the film, but it just kind of showed how there wasn't a whole lot of money involved.
I'm expected to perform that particular waltz with the person that I choose to marry.
Sounds like the ball in Cinderella.
Which has gained the nickname the Cinderella Christmas Ball.
But you haven't chosen yet.
No.
Hello, welcome to the Cindy Show. Today we're going to review A Cinderella Christmas Ball, which is a very recent film. It came out in 2024. Rosie's going to tell you about it.
Yeah, it's a TV holiday romance about a woman named Chelsea who travels to a country called Havenshire during Christmas time because of a postcard she found of her mom, and her mom holding her dad's hand, or who she thinks might be her dad. And her mom died when she was 5, so she's been alone for a long time, and so she travels to Havenshire to kind of do some research on her heritage and try to figure out who her dad was and if he's still alive. But she needs to get inside the castle of that country to kind of figure out more, but she can't, obviously. So she ends up getting hired as the prince's dance instructor, who she meets Prince Philip at kind of the inn pub, and they actually share a dance.
You want to dance?
Let's see what you've got. Grateful for the dance, Miss Jones.
So she's hired as his dance instructor because he's required to dance this particular waltz with the woman he's going to marry at the Cinderella Christmas Ball on Christmas Day. No pressure. So of course they start to fall for each other, and at first the prince is very hesitant. He doesn't really like dancing, or at least pressure dancing. He doesn't like that. And she kind of teaches him to loosen up, and he actually ends up helping her kind of try to figure out who these people were in her postcard and what they were doing there in that country. So she's on the hunt looking for her dad, or who she thinks might know her dad. So it's pretty fun. Danica McKellar plays Chelsea, and Oliver Rice plays Prince Philip. I was actually surprised to learn that Danica is actually 50 years old right now. Mm-hmm. So when this movie came out, she would have been probably 49. Mm-hmm. And this might be the oldest person to play Cinderella in a movie that you and I have seen.
Yeah. So she definitely doesn't look it.
No.
Like, she does not look 50. No. In fact, didn't you say that the guy who plays Prince Philip is younger?
In his 30s.
Yeah.
Which is a big age gap. We've seen certain movies with big age gaps, like I think The Glass Slipper had a big age gap.
Yeah, she was like nearly a teenager, or like 20 or something.
Like 20 years. Yeah. We liked that movie, but that was weird when we found that out. And then another Cinderella story, the 2008 movie with Selena Gomez. Mm-hmm. That one had a really big age gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one, it was much more obvious.
Yeah.
And this one, it was less obvious. It didn't seem out of the normal. Like, I didn't know that Danica McKellar was 50, and she does a really good job, and she's a really good actress, too. So, I think really her acting really kind of carried this film and made it the good movie that it is.
Yeah, it's got a big dancing theme, and she was actually on Dancing with the Stars about 10 years ago. So she has a lot of dancing history. Oliver Rice, he doesn't have a dancing background, so he had to learn a lot of this stuff, but he had a lot of support, and I liked that dancing is such a big theme.
Yeah.
We've had other Cinderella movies incorporate dance. Of course, there's always the ball, usually. But If the Shoe Fits, the 2016 version, and Another Cinderella Story with Selena Gomez, dance is a really big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so one thing that is very similar throughout a lot of these princess adaptations, Cinderella things, is the line, you were born to privilege, and with that comes certain obligations. So that's a quote from Ever After. But that kind of idea is very prevalent throughout a lot of these movies. And we didn't really like how, in this one, they kind of treat him like he's 18, you know, the prince figure. They just treat him like, they just kind of throw him around and he has to do whatever they say. And so that's kind of a very common trope that is throughout these movies.
Yeah, especially when the prince is like, he's not a young adult anymore. He's like 30. It's like, come on, he's not 18. Don't treat him like he's a boy.
Yeah.
Well, you've had your fun, my boy. Now you must do your duty.
Yes, Father.
You must marry, settle down, and produce an heir so that our royal line may continue.
I am ready to do my duty, Father, but whom shall I marry?
And this guy, he doesn't look young, Oliver Rice, Prince Philip. So to have like the staff and his mom kind of order him around like, you will find your future wife by the ball and you will dance that dance with her if it is the last thing we do. It's old.
Yeah. So I wish they would come up with more original ways to tell the story and like, but actually I think, you know, the reason they keep doing it is because it works and people fall for it, you know, people just, that's what they like to see and that's what people are used to. So
yeah, well, it's the Cinderella cliche too. Just like, there's so many like kind of Cinderella fairy tale cliches, and a lot of them we really like. But yeah, that one's not really one of them. It's old. Kind of another cool connection that's in a couple other Cinderella movies is like orphans and like adoption. I know, you know, the royal treatment. How there's like this orphanage and I'm forgetting her name in the royal treatment. I don't remember, but she ends up kind of befriending these orphans and cutting their hair for free, and the prince helps. And in this one, I think Chelsea's an orphan, or she was when she lost her mom when she was 5.
So there's kind of an adoption theme that comes in this. And then in a different movie, there was a little girl named Poppy that ends up getting adopted.
Is it A Royal Christmas?
I think so, yeah. So it's, there's been the adoption theme in a couple other movies.
Yeah, which is cool. Also, this one had a beautiful staircase entrance scene where Chelsea kind of walks down in her silver dress and her silver gown. That was really pretty. I thought the costumes were really nice.
Yeah.
Especially at the ball at the end.
One thing that wasn't so nice though, whenever they showed the outside of the castle, it was super fake. So we've watched other movies where they use real castles.
Yeah.
You know, like in Europe and everything. And we're spoiled basically by those movies. And this, they obviously like CGI or whatever, it was not good.
Yeah. Which is fine if you're going to show it once. They showed it like 7 times.
Yeah,
like
they kept going back.
In between scenes when they're trying to establish like, oh, it's the end of the day, it's the start of a new day. It's like, stop showing it to us. Show something else.
It brought down the quality of the film to keep, because, you know, there were like the costumes and the acting was pretty good and like there was good things about the film, but it just kind of showed how there wasn't a whole lot of money involved by showing that, which is weird because like why couldn't they have just like shown the outside of a real castle?
Because it's just, even if you have one shot of a real castle that you use over and over and over, that's fine. So like A Princess for Christmas, that had a beautiful castle and a Christmas Prince, both those 1 and 2, those movies. Even A Royal Christmas, that had a real castle, and Ever After has a bunch of beautiful, real buildings, like a house and castles. So there's the bar is high when it comes to stunning castles.
Yeah.
So if you're not gonna come close, just keep it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are actually gonna give this a 5.5.
Yes.
So we kind of put this in the middle ground. So it's not terrible. It's not the greatest ever.
Yeah.
We kind of just put it in the middle.
It's the same as the original 1950 animated Cinderella. We're giving it the same score. However, we also gave A Cinderella Story, the 2008 movie, a 5.5. And this movie is much better than that.
Yeah. So the that one that she just mentioned is the Selena Gomez version. So yeah, we like this one much better. We're
just
bumping a lot better.
Yeah, so we're gonna bump it down, the Another Cinderella Story, to a 4, which we also gave the murder mystery. I'm spacing on the name. The murder mystery kind of Asian Cinderella. We gave that a 4, and also Cinderella in the Caribbean. We gave that a 4.
Yeah.
And Another Cinderella Story. Just the age gap and the quality isn't great, and the jokes. There's a lot of innuendos, so it's going down.
This one, A Cinderella Christmas Ball, was very wholesome. No innuendos that I can think of, really. It's just a very good family-friendly movie, and we like that.
I think my favorite scene, apart from the ball at the end, was when they first meet in that kind of pub cafe, and he asks her to dance. And they're just kind of both relaxed, and they kind of share a romantic moment. I thought that was cute. It was, I don't know, it was romantic. It was a nice
well,
moment.
and usually they don't get to dance together until later. So that was unique to have them dance together right at the beginning of the film.
Just them two alone with no pressure.
I
like that.
So thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you have any recommendations for Cinderella movies that we have not seen yet, let us know in the comments. We've seen some unusual ones that you guys have requested, and we've reviewed them. So Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you later. Happy New Year.
Bye.